Yo, today I'm going to be explaining how to do the level 10 glitch, the level 10 skip, level 10 clip in OvO Speedrunning. Now, I've gotten some requests about this, and I can see why, because it's very difficult and can be pretty daunting if you're a new player. It's pretty mysterious, but today I'm going to try my best to break this trick down and explain exactly how to do it, because it saves a lot of time. It saves about 6 seconds, I'd say, in your speedrun, which is a lot of time. Now, I'm going to start by explaining how to do this trick on the 1.4 version of the game, because that version is more popular, but this trick is a lot harder on the 1.4 version of the game. So then later in the video, I'm going to be explaining how to do it on the 1.4.4 version, the newest version, because there are some differences that make it a lot easier. So stick around for that. And also, for more banger content like this, banger tutorials, please like and subscribe, because I really am trying to get my channel to 1,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Thanks. So the first step in this process is going to be activating something called E state, or error state. Now, what this is a special state you can be in this game that allows you to persist your sideways hitbox in places where you shouldn't be able to. And this is essential for this glitch. So what you're going to want to do is first, you're going to want to go into the settings here, and you're going to want to turn on this advanced mode here. So then that way, when you go back into the game and then you pause the game, you'll be able to see this toggle debug here, and this is going to allow you to turn on your hitboxes like that. And this is going to make this trick a lot easier because you're going to see what's happening. So to turn on E state, it's going to be a slide and resetting the level at the exact same time. And in practice, this is going to be pressing your down arrow and pressing the R key on your keyboard at the exact same time to slide and reset the level. And you have to make sure you're on the ground to do this. So it's going to look like just like this. Alright, now the way you know that you've activated E state correctly is that when you reset the level, you won't be able to jump if you're on the ground. So as you can see, I'm pressing the up arrow like so, and I'm not able to jump. That is a telltale sign that you're in E state. But then, like I said before, we actually need to be in that sideways hitbox, that dive hitbox, and you can't dive because, look, like you can't jump. So what you're going to do is you're going to reset the level and then jump right as you pound after hitting the ground after releasing the level, because in E state, how you jump is you have to land from a pound first. So you're going to jump and then dive on the ground after resetting the level. And E state persists if you reset the level, so you don't need to worry about activating again. You can just reset, jump, dive on the ground when you're in midair. And you know that you've done this correctly when your character is sinking into the floor like this. Like, as you can see, I'm walking around in the floor. That's pretty funny, because I'm still in that sideways hitbox when I'm not supposed to be. And that is the first step to this process, is getting into the sideways hitbox in E state, so you're sinking into the floor, like so. And of course, you only need to reset the level once for this trick. I just did it twice to show you how to do it, but basically, the fastest way to do it is after you spawn into the level, is you're going to just press R and down at the same time, and then jump after that, and then dive, just like that, one reset. And it's actually even faster if you're a pro to do a ground pound cancel and then dive. It's gonna look like this, but you don't need to worry about that. That's like the fastest way to do it. But of course, you just jump and dive. So the next step to this process is going to be to go onto this bouncer right here, and then go over to the wall on the left and perform a UWJ. Now, as you can see there, when I tried to do the UWJ, it pushed me out of that dive hitbox, which happens when you hold left too long on the wall. So basically, you have to UWJ without holding on the wall at all. And of course, if you don't know how to UWJ, I'd recommend learning that before how to do this trick, because being able to do a UWJ in midair, just like that, is essential. It's just going to be jumping onto the wall and then pressing right and up arrow key at the exact same time when you hit the wall. But basically, you're going to want to do that with that sideways hitbox. It's going to look like that. Alright, if you watch my keystrokes, as soon as you touch the wall, pressing right and up, making sure not to press left on the wall, because that will kick you out of the sideways hitbox. So now that you've gotten your UWJ with your sideways hitbox on this wall here, the final step in this process is going to be the clip itself. Now what this is going to be is you're going to go up into the spikes up there and then press down like the exact moment before you hit the spikes, and it's actually pretty precise. I don't even know if I'll get it on the first try, but basically just see, I failed it there. There you go. So I did it right there, and it's very precise, but you're just gonna UWJ up into the spikes and then pound to straighten out your hitbox right as you hit the spikes, and that is what is going to clip you. So that was the final step for doing 10 clip. Now what I'm gonna do is show you what it looks like in a run and then slow it down when it gets to 10 clip so you can see the full thing, but in slow motion. So now we're over here on 1.4.4, the latest version of the game with all the levels, and it's actually going to get a lot easier on this version, like I said. So some main differences are going to be, instead of doing a dive hitbox, you're going to do a wave dash hitbox. So the process to activate E state is still the same. However, instead of diving on the ground, you're going to wave dash on the ground. So it's going to look like, there you go. So instead of persisting the sideways hitbox, you're going to persist the like half height hitbox, the short hitbox from that wave dash that's blue. And as you can see, it's kind of the same. It's just the blue one, and the process for this is still the same. You're going to bounce on the bouncer, UWJ over here, and it's still the same where if you hold on the wall for too long there, it will reset the hitbox. So you'll want to do it pretty quickly after touching the wall like that. But the main difference between the two versions is that now I can just like shove myself up here as much as I want and not die. So it's super easy. You just shove yourself up here and press pound. It's so much easier than on 1.4 because you don't have to have that precise pound at the end. And one last thing for this version is that your dive hitbox will actually not persist while in E state. See, look, I can't sink into the floor like I could on 1.4. So you have to do that wave dash because it's shorter for the clip here. There. So anyways, that's it for this 10 clip tutorial, and it's very difficult, so don't be mad if you don't get it on the first try. But if you have further questions, you can ask me in the comments or let me know like which OvO trick you want me to go over next. And yeah, be sure to learn this one because it saves like a lot of time. If you want to getting competitive at like OvO speedrunning on either version, if you want to get competitive, you have to learn this trick because it saves a lot of time. But anyway, like and subscribe. Peace.